right out of Berlin, one of the best looking how-to zines I think I've ever seen. And hello, everyone. It is Tom. It's FANzine Live, and we are doing the World Zines today. And from, I believe it is Berlin, we are looking at Packing It In by Steph Lenk. This, of course, came from Renate Comics in the East Berlin side of town. And one thing I love about doing these zine hauls, and it's not necessarily just the international ones, the world ones, but also say like going to a given store here in the States or going to a show or a zine fest, is that when you're there, you're just grabbing stuff as absolutely fast as you can. Then you get home and you start reading. And the thing that, in the case of Renate Comics and looking at Packing It In specifically, is that you realize the depth and breadth of zines that are available at a given location. And you really start to appreciate it all the more. I mean, those folks at Renate, it's a co-op, if you will, of artisans who work together, of zine makers. And they really have pulled together quite an inventory. And I am so happy that I gleefully ransacked it. So let's talk about Packing It In. Steph Lenk, Packing It In. This is a how-to zine. And by that, I mean, there's kind of a genre of zines, basically like little explainers, telling you how to do this, how to do that. I can't tell you how many how to make a zines that I've seen. But this is a special one, and it's special for a few reasons. First off, the size. It's not a mini comic. It's really more of a digest size piece. Here, let's see. I'll pull out a copy of FANzine. You can see that it's a little shorter than a standard American Digest, a little wider, but not that different. It is professionally typeset. That's an important thing. It is professionally printed. You can see gorgeous coloring, full bleeds. It's saddle stitch. It's really, really quite nice. And you don't see that with a whole lot of zines. So this is really a special one in my mind. Let's read the back here so you can see what there is. It says, you resign yourself to the fact that the haute couture bunkers, urban treehouses, and Airbnb 5-star authentic experiences will be forever beyond your vacation budget. And as your computer lapses into sleep mode and exotic screensavers flash across your screen, you ask yourself, is there nothing I can do with my free time that will maximize the capacities of mind, body, and soul without rendering me morally and or financially bankrupt? Well, by gum, yes, there is. And so, yeah, how do you go on vacation without going morally and financially bankrupt? And that is what Packing It In is about. The Hipster's Guide to Hitting the Road with Two Wheels and Dreams of a Better Kind of Holiday. This is a 2022 book by zine by Steph Lenk. And that's the first page. So basically, I'm going to not read this whole thing to you, but my point is that this is just a gorgeous book. Layout is nice. The font usage is smart. The color, spot color where they've got it is great. The white space is not overdone. It's just really good. And then look at these page layouts. So these are the things that you need to go on a fancy vacation. And I'm not going to read all this stuff to you, but a bicycle. And Lenk draws a very nice looking bicycle. Looks like it's probably colored pencils, if I had to guess, under or over pen. The basics. You've got to have the basics, your water, your Kleenex, your sunscreen. Notice, we've got some visual identifiers such as the checklist things. So you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 navigational gadgets. You have your smartphone, your phone battery, your bike computer. I just love this. Your garb and your finery. Kind of cute to have a visual impression of like a paper doll type character. And then you've got the cutouts and the tabs that you could put over these. So you could have your hat, your helmet, your sunglasses, the bib shorts. The neat thing also about this is that the writing is fun. For example, we're talking about Clippies, the clever inventions to make you one with your bicycle, and you attach them to the bottoms of your soles, and you attach them to your pedals, and you're basically off and running together. But I like this. Included clever little clippy plate screws to the bottoms of your shoes, leveling them out and allowing you to work it on the dance floor should you be invited to a ball over the course of your journey. Yeah, okay. Gratuitous dawdling, swimmers, towels, and of course a good Douglas Adams reference there. Braving the elements, windbreaker and rain jacket, rain legs, rain booties, and chamois butter. I always mess that pronunciation up. And then packing. You got to have your handlebar bag. Oh, and I like this. Your bike doesn't charge for extra luggage. But yeah, you go through, you got your sporks and your Tupperware and your bungees and your platypus water bag. What's this? On the road. So this is all of the stuff you need to be on the road from a maintenance and bike management perspective. Band-aids, a whiskey flask, preferably full. Cute. And then a room of one's own. So if you want to go and if you're going to go bike packing, you probably need yourself a sleeping bag and a mattress. You're going to need yourself a tent. And these are all really nicely drawn. And last but not least, always pick up hitchhikers. It gets lonely on the road. Really neat. Steph Link is a Canadian illustrator and writer living in Berlin. Steph, you did a good job here. That's a gorgeous looking little zine. So, packing it in, we now have good instructions on how to go and bike pack, presumably around Europe, but I'm sure it would work in the United States as well. So, that's it for now, everybody. Thanks for watching the World Zines here at FANzine Live. This is Packing It In. I'll have information on how to get it in the show notes.